It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Pivovara Barilo and it's a bottle of their Malouk. This is a red ale coming in at 5.1% ABV. Looks really interesting. I believe it's a brand new beer from Pivovara Barilo. I had a lovely pale ale from them whilst I was in Croatia, brewing a collaboration with Lab Split Craft Brewery, and yeah, it was really good. It was really good. So they were kind enough to send me a bottle of their red ale. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. That looks really good. Really good. We got a 4-finger, slightly off-white, going towards a tan-coloured head. It's definitely a red ale in the glass. Good levels of carbonation, slow moving, hazy, deep, dark red ale. There's the colour there. There we go. Great example of what the beer looks like. Let's get the aroma on the beer then. Smells pretty good. Nice and hoppy, kind of jammy and plummy. Very malty, a little bit of licorice going on. Lots of spices. Yeah, that smells pretty good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Toffee malt, biscuity malt, a little bit of sweetness, very drinkable, very refreshing. Sweetness from the malt is kind of like start to finish, but then you get a little bit of biscuity, kind of breadiness in the middle, and then on the back end there's a little bit of hot bitterness. With it being a red ale, I think it's more of a traditional red ale rather than something which is kind of like an American red ale, which is really quite hoppy. This is very much a malt forward beer. Touch of licorice, bready, really earthy and bready and biscuity and nutty. That's what I'm looking for. It's a really nutty beer. It's very nice. It's a very nice tasting beer. Lots going on. If you're a big fan of a more traditional, biscuity, bready, malty, earthy, spicy, licoricey type brew, then this beer is certainly for you. I think you'll really enjoy this beer. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's got a lovely, creamy depth, nice head to it. As you rock the beer, as you roll the beer around in the glass, you can see that lovely kind of quality to the beer. The carbonation chasing the head of the glass. I would say this is a Croatian winter beer. Temperatures go down to 5 to 7 degrees in the winter. This is perfect winter drinking beer. In the summer, boiling hot weather, I think I would prefer their pale ale. Their pale ale is very nice, very hoppy, very juicy. I was there towards the end of the summer last year. It was 25 degrees during the day. It was terrific. The pale ale on the harbour side in Split was terrific. I really enjoyed it. This is more of a winter beer, I would say. But it's tasty. It's really tasty. If you like a malty beer, that is. Everything is in Croatian, so there's not really much point in me looking at the label here. Rating. The Croatian craft beer market is in quite the early stage. When I was there in October 2018, there was a few breweries knocking about, there was a few breweries opening, there was a couple of craft beer bars in Split. They were trying to get out, they were trying to make the names for themselves. What I kind of get from it is that it can only grow, it will explode eventually into the bars and the restaurants and the mainstream. It's a bit like America in the 1970s. It's a bit like the UK craft beer scene 10 years ago, and probably Poland in 2012, 2013. Everything's very new, everything's very kind of interesting. And I think for the breweries, they just need to carry on pushing, making the message, getting people to drink the beer, and it'll work. It will definitely work. And if they produce beers like this, a variety, like we've brewed a stout with Lab Split, here's a red ale, there's lots of IPAs. Just keep brewing interesting beer, and I'm pretty sure 100% craft beer in Croatia will most definitely take off. I know Zagreb is probably Zagreb is the capital of Croatia. I understand. I've not been there myself. I understand in Zagreb the craft beer scene has already kind of exploded. The capital city of Croatia, it was bound to happen there first. So yeah, just crack on, carry on brewing your wonderful beers. I like that enough to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, and cheers.